Hello everybody, Andrew and Gray here for another unboxing of our Honest Brew. This month, November, they've delivered. I've no idea what's in there, so we will see. Last month was really impressive, so hopefully, please excuse Rolo again, we're in for another cracking month. So I'm using a different recording software for the video, so please let me know if that's any better or any worse than the previous one down in the comments below. And also comment down below anything you think I can improve on, what you think of the videos. Like if you like it, dislike it if you don't like it. Either way, let me know down there, just so I can improve, really. I'll get onto about Honest Brew at the end of the video. But I think I've talked long enough, we're almost a minute in, and I've not even introduced the box. Here we go. So, as I say, last month, you're not going to be getting any tasting videos, I don't think, at the moment, purely because I've got a newborn and it's taken up a lot of my time. I'm probably looking a little bit tired and a little bit worn down as well. I'm certainly getting a cold, so apologies if I go into a sneezing fit. So, let's open up our wonderful box here with the help of our trusty opening tool. We'll fold that away there. We'll make sure you don't see my address on anything, so we'll just take this out of the way and pop that over there. Let's have a look in the box. So we get a dozen beers every month, and they are picked based on my tasting preferences and the reviews I give the other previous months or the previous beers that I've had. As usual, we get some stuff, cornerstone, so like the shaving, monthly subscription thing, wine, voucher delivery, virgin wine probably. And we've got, what's this? Blah, 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 blah. Oh, something about clothing and shirts. So there we go. We don't need any of that. We're interested in the beers. So I really like dark beers. I like sours as well. Stuff like that. Last month they gave me a lot of that. Check out last month's unboxing if you want to have a look and see what I got. I am hoping we get some excellent beers in here. So let's see. First one out is a sourdough from Wild Beer, and it's a collaboration with Hobbs Bakery as well. I'm pretty sure I've had this before. I think I've had this on, I'm not sure if it was on tap, but the locals had it in. I think it might have been on Key Keg. It's a 3.6%, so it's a sour, so we're off in a good direction. I do like sours. It was an okay. You'll see Rolo there. It's quite interested in the bottle. So next beer we've got is a pretty nice design. The light just reflects off that a little bit because the light's directly overhead, which is not ideal. Unfortunately, the lighting will be changing in about 5-6 months anyway when I go to a different room in the house. So this is Bombay Dazzla. It's an Indian wheat beer at 4.8%, made by Northern Monk. So that's pretty good. Northern Monk, not too bad there. Brewed and canned in the north, spiced by Bundobust, whatever that is. Well, there we go. Not a wheat beer, quite like wheat beers. We'll see what an Indian wheat beer is like when we drink that. Tickety Brew. I'm not a massive fan of Tickety Brew as a company, as a what do you call it, a brewery. I just don't like their stuff in general. But we have a spicy autumn IPA, and I realised that is that flipped. Is my camera flipping things? I don't know. Possibly not. I'll have to check into that, but we'll see. So, brewed and bottled by hand. There we go. In fact, we might try that now. If I can get... I'm just dropping things. If you bear with me one moment, we are going to see... Whoop, there we go. How's that? That flips everything around. Can you read that now? Yes, you can. That might be a better idea from now on, that I keep it in this setting so you can actually read what I'm holding up to the camera. Makes life a lot easier for everybody involved, doesn't it? Except for me when I have to figure out which way's which. So that's 3 of them down. We have Monroe Brewery. They're they seem to, Honest Brew seem to be sending a lot of these, whether it's old stock that they can't get rid of or whether it's they've just got a better deal with them or something like that. I don't know. ESB 5.8%. It's a bottle conditioned beer. And what does it say about it? Modern beer. Blah blah blah. Doesn't tell you a lot about it. ESB Runaway Brewery. Getting a lot of Runaway Breweries, as I say, from them. Not sure how I feel about that at the moment. As long as it doesn't overshadow the rest of them, I don't think it's that bad a thing. Wow, this is a snazzy little bottle. Can even. Lush. A raspberry and... Is that a raspberry and lime Berliner? Yeah. I like the idea of lime. Raspberry, yeah, we'll give it a go. Lush is our happy place, a place where our imaginations can run free. A rich berry pink explosion rounded off with a sour tang of refreshing lime. When we close our eyes, we can see the first rays of spring appearing in our collective minds. Lush is a kettle sour, jam-packed with copious amounts of raspberries and limes. Pucker up. Another sour. I like that. I think that could be really nice. Like I say, I'm not 100% sold on raspberry, but it's pretty good. Pretty good in it. When I put my head up there, I can really like. So the next one is Heaney Brut Farmhouse Brewing. We have got a dry Irish stout. Yes, dry Irish stout from them. I like stout. You can tell it's not a... You've got a little fold in the sticker there, so it's probably not the most expensive kits, which is excellent. It means it's like it is a little farmhouse, a little tiny brewery, really, a micro brewery. Wow. Irish? Belfast, yeah, Irish. Oh, our inspiration springs from our farm, the land and the people. Projects about regeneration, but ultimately it's about ensuring the Heaney name remains a physical connection with our history and this piece of land. Wow, that's probably going to be quite enjoyable. I don't have any beer in at the moment. I've run out. So these 12 are... Oh, that's good as well. One thing I've just noticed on the on that Lush, we've got an open can as well, a full top can. I've forgotten the name of them, but it just allows that aroma to get to you a bit more, because that's half of it with a beer, isn't it? You need to get that aroma there to know what you're smelling, what you're going to be tasting. Of course, I'll pour it all out in a glass anyway, but it's a nice little touch if people don't want to pour it into glass. Then they've got the option there with the beer. We have got another sour, a Splatter Berry, which looks very much like a raspberry sour, I'd say. Blah 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 blah. Contains barley, gluten, 4.5%. It looks very much like a raspberry sour, I'd say, judging by its wonderful label. I was going to say something a bit more. Let's have a look. What is it? Splatter Berry. Does it actually say on our piece of paper here? Splatter Berry is a raspberry and cherry sour, so it's got a cherry in there as well, which I quite like the look of. What have we got on the back of here? Because it's always interesting to read the back of the list. Hopefully I didn't just give away my address, but hey ho. No, just about illustrations really. So I've got the cat down here trying to get my attention, because she probably thinks it's her food time, or she's very interested in what's going on. Good girl. She does have a habit, and it's only on this chair, of going for my wrist. And any other time she's absolutely fine, but when she settles down on this chair on my knee, and it's either wrist really, she has a habit of just grabbing it. I mean, there you go, she's settling down, so we just got to be careful of ourselves. I think she's just very curious at the moment. We have got a triple coffee porter from Common Grounds. This is from Magic Rock, by the look of it. Yes, it is. Had this before, have it at the local. Amazing, really good beer. Can't fault it. So that's another dark. Let me just arrange these so I can see if they are paying attention to the notes that I have on there. So that's 2 porter / stouts. And we have, how many sours? 3 sours, don't we? We've got the 2 bottles and the can. and the rest of them at the moment are nothing to do with... It is what I've requested. I've put down a taste like that, but I've also put down a personalised note on there that they've added to the account saying that I really like sours, I really like dark beers. Next one is... looks like it's from, is it Simon Craft? Judging by the look of the label. Soundwave. It's an IPA. So Calypso, their previous one, that was a sour they sent, was pretty nice, to be honest. And this is based on the sounds of Greek would entice mariners with their magical songs. Oh, that's about Simon Craft. So west coast of Golden Shores of California, where craft ale is nectar. Bitterness that bites, balanced with full flavour. At 5.6% as well. It's a nice little IPA there. So the next is another bottle from Pressure Drop, which I've had some of their stuff in these boxes before, but not a lot. This is Escape Attempt. So this is a German style beer, I believe. It's a Gose, or Gose is an old German style. The wort is deliberately soured before coriander seed and salt are added. Sounds weird, but tastes delicious. So potentially another sour. Not bad. 6 out of 10. So that's something that I really, really like. When I lean forward, that light does really get me. And it's got a shade on it and everything. It's just when I get directly under that gap. This is an interesting design on the can. Pogo, which is a fruited pale ale at 4.1%. Made by... brewed and canned by Wild Beer Company. Is this a Wild Beer one? Yes, yeah. There's the logo. Pogo by Wild Beer, so it's bound to be a good one by the looks of it. Passion fruit, orange and guava jump out of this refreshing pale ale. That could be quite tasty, couldn't it? That could be very tasty, actually. We'll have to see about that. I think, have we got one more or no more? One more. Last one. And this is Wiper and True. Of course it is. A Citra and Rye Amber Ale. Where's the percentage on this one? 5.3%. So Wiper and True, not bad. Not a bad brewery at all. They're having a bit of a push at the moment because I'm seeing a lot of it around. Full body sweet amber ale with a spicy peppery rye malt and a Citra hop. So there we go. That is the 12 beers that we have been sent this month by Honest Brew. Initial thoughts, there's fewer of what I really, really like in there than last month. So maybe they just, when you put a note on there, they really go for it for a month and then they just lay off it for a bit and just feed it to you, which I've got no objection to at all. At least I'm trying different beers and they all seem pretty good quality from what I can see. Yeah, not bad at all. Really looking forward to a few of those. Nothing that's overly exciting me, really. Maybe that Pogo might be quite nice. Lush, I'm just curious on how raspberry it is. But that's it. There's nothing like, ooh, I must try that. I must really try that. I don't know. We're at about 13.5 minutes, so I'm going to call it a day. Like I say, sorry if I'm a little bit groggy, a little bit hoarse, tired. Really tired. I have zoomed in a lot on here for some reason. Oh no, I thought I was zoomed in, but I'm not. No. Honest Brew basically is a subscription-based beer delivery company. So they've got 3 tiers. They've got a basic tier, which is just a pre-made box of differing beers that they send out, but they don't all treat everybody gets the same sort of content. The next level up is the level that I'm subscribed to, which is it's £36 a month for 12 beers, and they personalise it. So in theory, nobody gets the same beers unless you've got identical tastes, which is very unlikely. So they go through, they have a look at what notes you put on there, your reviews, and they just bung in there what they think you'll enjoy, which is excellent. Really like the idea of that. Then there's the next one up from there, which I believe is something like £40 odd, and you get a really rare beer in that. Apparently you get something that's really rare, really hard to find, but absolutely amazing. And I am tempted to try that for a month. But at the moment, finance-wise, my focus is elsewhere, having a 4-week-old daughter. If you want to subscribe, not I can give you, but you can get even £10 off your first order. I'll leave links down below in the description. If you use that, you will get £10 off your first order. I will also get £5 off my order if you click through and order through that link. This is not sponsored by them in any way whatsoever. This is just me showing you what I get. The cat's just jumped up the window trying to catch a fly, so I was a little bit just pounced up there. So yeah, that's it. I think that's all I have to say. Link down below, description down below as well. They're my beers for this month. Thank you all very, very much for watching. If you do want to see when I put this out, again, subscribe if you want to. I've got gaming videos usually. They're on a hiatus at the moment. There's Papers, Please is being released once a week currently. Thanks very much again, and I will leave you there. There probably won't be tasting notes as well for the next few months, just purely because I'm a bit too busy to do them. See you again later. Goodbye.